Hi, this is Chuck Marohn with Strong Towns. Justin just asked me a question about how a land tax would actually work. I'll explain that right here because it is fairly simple but very important to understand. Let's take 4 properties. And, 1, 2, 3, 4 different properties right next to each other, all the same size, all with the same characteristics. Of these properties here, you've got 2 of them that are vacant and 2 of them have a building on them, okay? The assessor goes out and looks at these and says, for each property, the land is worth, let's say 100,000, okay? So each of these, the land is worth 100,000. And these properties here are worth, let me see, 300, the buildings are worth 300,000. In a current property tax system, this property here is 400, 400, 100, 100. You have $1 million worth of value in the property tax system. If, let's say that we tax these at, $10,000 total. I know I'm using a lot of numbers here, but follow me. Let's say the total tax is 10,000, okay? So your portion of that is going to be your percentage of $1 million. So 100,000 is 10%. These people would pay 1,000 in taxes. These people would pay 1,000 in taxes. This place would pay 4. And this place would pay 4, okay? Now, let's look at a land tax. You have the same valuation here, but only 400,000 of it is added together for a land tax, just the value of the land. We ignore the value of the structures. So now you have a total assessed value of 400,000, okay? You still apply that same 10,000 taxes. That's how much we're going to tax this. But the way that tax is now distributed is vastly different, okay? Now this place is paying 2,500. This place is paying 2,500. This one is paying 2,500. And this one is paying 2,500 because the land is all worth the same. Now you see right away what this does is it benefits the people that improve their property. And the people who don't improve their property are paying just as much tax as the people who do. Think about this in real life now. We go by with a sewer or water project. We put an investment into a street section. And someone decides, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to have a parking lot here. And I'm going to charge people to park on my property. So I'm going to have very low taxes. And I'm going to have revenue coming in. And I'm just going to let it sit like that. We actually subsidize this person by this over here. This guy decides he's going to build on it and make something out of that investment. This person winds up paying far more taxes than the person that just lets their property sit, even though we put all this public investment in out here. The property tax system punishes investments that improve the value of property. The land tax system, if we want to talk about punishment, punishes property that is left idle. In the current era that we're in, we need properties to become more and more productive over time. And so to have a system that punishes that is completely counterproductive. If we could go, particularly in areas where we have utilities in place, where we've made these large public investments, we need to switch from a property tax to a land tax so that we don't reward idle, low productive properties and we don't punish people who invest and better their community.